Hey YouTube, this is Chris O'Neill, AFA567, coming at you from Dat Gorz's YouTube channel. I'm here today to bring you a deck profile and regional report of this past weekend at the Connecticut Regional. I got top 8 with Hieratics. I actually went undefeated in Swiss and finished in first. This is actually my third consecutive top 8. Regional top 8 and second consecutive regional top 8 with Hieratic, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And yeah, so let's just get to the deck profile. Alright, to start things out, we're playing 3 Hieratic Dragon and Tefnut, your Cyber Dragon of the deck. 3 Hieratic Dragon of a set. These 6 right here are going to be your only summonable Hieratics that don't require you to have another Hieratic on the field. So definitely key combo pieces. Then 3 Hieratic Dragon of Nebthet. Just good card. You need 3 of him to make sure you get your combos faster. Helps you clear boards. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Sue, probably one of the best Hieratics. Lets you clear away at back row. Special summonable when by tributing another Hieratic. You can play 2 normal monsters because that's how Hieratics work, and apparently that's how Yu-Gi-Oh works right now by running some amount of normal monsters. Run 1 Wattel, 1 Lesser Dragon, mostly for chain disappearance, but you can use Lesser Dragon combo with Birdman sometimes if you really need it. And yeah, usually doesn't matter too much if you run 2 different ones or the same guy. 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon because he's broken and lets you OTK. 3 Gen X Ally Birdman because he's broken and lets you OTK. This deck is basically broken and lets you OTK. 1 Exodius the Forbidden Exodius the Forbidden Lord. Basically kind of acting like a 4th Birdman, like another win condition to draw into. You drop it alongside Red Eyes or a Trag to help you make Gustav Max and burn for a lot. Play 3 Card. Card lets you obviously dig through your deck, draw cards, gain advantage, helps you get your combo pieces together. Sometimes bait out Veilers. Playing 1 Gorz, 2 Tragodia, and 1 Battle Fader. Basically just cards that help you stall out a little bit while you get your combo pieces together. Also help you do some little early damage, which with Gorz and Tragodia. And can also be used for tribute fodder. If there's a T-King on the field or something, which Battle Fader actually helped me win my Game 1 of Round 7 against Dino Rabbit when he had T-King plus 5 back row. Drop Fader, tribute for Nebthet, got rid of T-King, and then just slowly worked away at his back row. And to finish with the monsters, 1 Quakey Miro Drago. This guy is what lets the deck push through Max C completely and just OTK without having to worry about a Gorz, Trag, or Battle Fader. So definitely needed. Also nice, if you draw, you can just summon it, do some early damage with it. On to the spells, we're playing 2 Hieratic Seal Convocation, the Rota for the deck, 2 because it's at 2. Staples, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, and Heavy Storm. All good cards. Book of Moon I really love in this deck because it can be used so many different ways. As main deck out along with Dark Hole to T-King, Dinas, and whatnot. And can save a Hieratic from bottomless and just be used defensively. And then along with Heavy Storm, we're using 3 MST and 1 Night Beam and 2 Forbidden Lance to help get through back rows. Make sure your combos go off. It got dark. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so those are all the spell trap destruction. And then 2 Duality. Finish off the deck at 41. Duality just helps you dig through the deck. And I don't know why this is getting dark. Okay. Yeah, so that's the main deck. 41 cards total. And move to the side. Siding 3 Royal Decree. Usually going in against Rabbit, Heroes, and the Fire Fist deck. Any trap heavy decks. 2 Compulsory Evacuation Device. Mostly for the wind-up matchup when you're going second. 3 Mexi for windups and water. 2 T-King for windups and water again. 3 Dimensional Fissure, mostly for the water deck, but also for any trapless decks that definitely run a lot of hand traps. So make sure you don't get Veilered. And then finally 2 Forbidden Chalice, which Chalice basically goes in probably every game 2 and 3. Yeah, just a really great card. Helps negate the effects of like Dyna and T-King, Christia, things like that, and still keep a monster on the field so you can special summon Tefnut. Better than Smashing Ground in my opinion because of that reason, because it does leave the monster on the field. And moving on to the extra deck. Extra deck, we're playing 3 Hieratic Dragon King of Atom, because you need 3. 3 Gaia to match those Atom. 2 Photon Strike Bouncer. I don't think the deck really needs 2. You can probably get away with playing only 1 since you play Drago. But a lot of times if you're going into the grind game, sometimes you need to drop a second one. 1 Force Focus, which actually helped me during my round 6 water matchup. My opponent went first turn Mermail Abyss Gaios. And I basically just made Force Focus to crash with it, and then kind of took the game from there with a T-King and D-Fisher. Dropped a Bouncer at some point. One in Sector Exabeetle, probably one of the best Exceeds in the extra deck. 2 rank 5s, Adrius and Tyrus. 1 Gustav Max, because you can make him and he's broken. And 2 Synchros, Scrap Dragon, and Stardust. And that wraps up the deck profile. Like I said, this past regional, I went undefeated. I pretty much played all meta decks. I played 2 windups, 1 Fire Fist deck. Let's see, I played 2 windups, 1 Fire Fist deck, 1 Dino Rabbit deck, and 4 water decks. So definitely all, I don't know, I guess standard matchups for the deck. They're all pretty much good players for the most part. And yeah, like I said, that's the deck, that's the profile. Pretty stoked that this is the second time I got the top with Hieratics. Definitely an underrated deck, in my opinion. It takes a lot of practice with the deck to learn the combos and learn how to play it. And yeah, so that's the deck profile, guys. Thanks to Dat Gorz for uploading this on his channel. And yeah, check out my YouTube channel. It's AFA567 Yu-Gi-Oh! And later, YouTube.